Hello and welcome to, I think this is episode 15 of our Age of Wonders playthrough. I lied at the end of the last video. I am just going to continue and do the next one right now rather than leave it till tomorrow. So there wouldn't have been the delay, although I'm not sure anyone would have noticed. So the reason I'm continuing right now is because we're kind of close to just conquering the throne city of our enemy rats. The Perennius Sundancer and his overbearing Ratkin, the sinister spy, because what they have here is it's not like nothing, but it's not enough to stop what we've got, and we're about to hit his throne city, I think. So I think we'd like to just keep on going to get that done. So we've already conquered and vassalized Duskwatch. We're in the process of vassalizing Gomarodum, and that's one turn away. And yeah, what we have, he just can't stand up to it. He's going to die. Plus we've got a fire giant there. But in fact, maybe just in case things don't work out, I'll start marching them over just in case we need reinforcements. I don't think we will, but we definitely don't need any defences over here right now. What is Frostspire? Oh, because he's gone down the cold route. It doesn't really help him here because it's lava next to it, but if it was... Okay. I don't know if... I'm just something I'm curious about. You've got a Spelljammer, so we want to find and pillage the Spelljammer before we continue on then. Otherwise we won't get to cast spells in combat, and I want us to cast spells in combat. So it must be up here somewhere, right? What I'll do is up here where... Here. We'll just summon this guy and he can run off separate. The rest of them can go and do the siege and he can go and find the Spelljammer and pillage it. There it is. Right, and you're just gonna... Well, I'll move them out of the territory so he can start getting his healing done. They can guard to make sure nobody captures it. But we'll need one turn till that's vassalized. They've built a stonemason, they can get a new sector, so one option would be to go over here to get the haunted halls. Yeah, I think we will. We'll just build a gold mine here. Well, no, an iron. Well, we get gold from the mine part and we get an iron from the deposit, which, to be honest, that helps us too because their production was a little bit low. And I'll get started in the Temple of Fertility for more food. It's an interesting one because it gives you more food the more people you have. And the more people you have, the more you need more food because the amount of food you require to grow starts going up. Apparently his ruler's been defeated. Well, the ruler as in the individual unit, not the overall thing. He's at war with... Yeah, he's at war with the green guy. So I guess the green guy smashed his leader. I'm going to have bonded vassalage with Duskwatch. And they think I should... Wait, who are you? Fidia Beastmaster. Oh, Indrid. He wants me to do a declaration of friendship with this guy. I mean... The only reason they don't like us, really, is because they're scared of us. I think. His overall ranking... Yeah, I've got the best... I've got best of everything except magic, and I'm behind in magic. Like, I'm bottom in magic. But, yeah, he's threatened. My army poses a threat. The size of my army, my empire poses a threat. So I could do a declaration of friendship. I don't particularly need to. I don't think it is necessary. So that's everything for this turn by the look of it. What are we researching again? Oh yeah, Call of the Titan of the Earth. One more reason to destroy that Spelljammer. Oh, you're desperately trying to stop me getting there, and you're fighting me where I don't have spells. Right, well it's actually bordering on an even battle, and they have spells and I don't, so we're definitely manually fighting this. So what have they got? They've got some Glade Runners. I have Glade Runners, they're quite good. They've got Necromancers, they've got Bone Golems. What are you? Steel Shapers. Oh, how have you got a Steel Shaper? Oh, from Gemkeep, the Dwarfs. It's got a level 6 hero, which he's got. I've taken 2 Fire Breath ones off him already, and there he's got another one. A couple of Dark Knights. They're the scariest things so far. Everything else, he's got a lot of units, but they're not particularly strong. Without being able to bring in spell casting, without being able to blast them and heal my units and things like that. Especially if he does, I'm guessing he probably doesn't have much mana. I reckon he's been summoning too many things. Right, well, this leader is able to summon a Devastator Sphere. I don't think we have much use for it, but I'll do it because why not? March the golems forward. Put the Bastion next to the golem. Stick them in behind. Stick them in behind. Move them up. And the reason we're all gathering around the Bastion is because they've got a once every other turn, they can give everybody next to them a 3 turns worth of +1 defense in addition to the defense they get for being shielded. And I will bolster the Golden Golem. We have another Golden Golem over here. That's the weaker side of the map, so we'll march them over this way. And then a similar setup here, really. Bolster everyone's defense. Oh, didn't mean for them to defend. Can I untoggle it? You used to be able to untoggle it. Oops. Oh well. That was silly. This side doesn't have a hero. This is just like miscellaneous stuff that I built. Although they've got fewer units, all their strong units are here, so I don't actually know how this is going to go. Especially as they have a flying unit. Right, I think that's everything. Yeah. Oh, but he's coming over here. He came over here to heal his wounded penguin. Okay, well, suddenly I'm feeling less scared by that knight because there's only one of them. Right, I'll move you up there. We can't both get into range, but I can improve your defenses for the counterattack. He healed as much as the damage I did. I'll mark him, make him easier to hit. Still isn't that good. You're still at 5%. Oh, forget there, it's 100%. Okay. And my Anvil Guard that foolishly got left behind. Okay, so they've got Knights, they're Skirmishers. got a shock unit and they've got their halberdiers. And then their hero... Is their hero melee? Yeah, but they do have that fire breath. But we're not too scared by that. I have knights. My knights could charge their knights. Sure, my knights will charge their knights. And my bastion will give them some protection from the counter-attack. Except there won't be a counter-attack because we cancelled retaliation. And we'll shoot those storm spirits. And whenever they do damage, they bolster the defenses of other people. So I think they'll probably have some defense extra. They've only got one. Maybe they do. Yeah, they just got some extra bolster from that. I'll mark them. It's still only 5%, so I'll shoot the slightly easier to hit. Oh, well, we got one hit. That's fine. And you can block this route. Oh, and my leader can charge. Okay, we'll charge to theirs so we get the defense from them, and then smack. And over here, my big golem will go and hit the bone golem. Got the gilded on them. I'll move them in here and just defend. These guys up here, we will mark the other bone golem. And then we'll shoot them and get splash damage on everybody. Are they in range? We could stun. Yeah, that's good. Would have been better to stun all of them, but we got most of them. Our Devastator Sphere, which just kind of rolls along. Eventually it'll get somewhere that it can hit somebody. Okay, so far so good. They removed the stun. They're messing up my guys over here. I don't know why the camera stopped automatically following around. Oh, it started again. There's the fire breath then. I wish I had my leader with the Wand of Inversion, because one of those Terramancers has got, or Transmuters, has got like 6 different status effects on them. We could have turned that into 6 different buffs. Aye, them. They are not having a good day over there. Oh, and they tried to charge my archers. But there's only one of them left. The knights, that is, so they didn't get to do very much damage. My knights are getting wrecked as well, though. That's the problem with putting them next to cavalry. Brave. Oh, are my knights going to die? They're going to kill my knights? They might. Killed my knights. Do I have anyone that can revive them? I'm not sure if I do. I don't think I do. I think my leader could, but he's elsewhere. And they're ignoring big golden golem, which, you know, fair enough, but... Right, do any of my heroes have... I only have 2 heroes here. I could revive the knights if I just get these guys off of her. Haha! You thought you had me. Maybe I can stun you all. There we go. Punish everybody. Oh, I can hit from back here. Lovely. I'm always pleasantly surprised by my crossbow guys, how well they continue to do. They've got such long range. And if you don't have to move, which you don't have to do very often because of the long range, it also hits in a pretty big radius. Right, this is a massive waste of an AoE bit. Kaboom. I'm going to boost up 50% extra damage on my golden golem. And then, which one do I destroy? Or I could do this. That only hits them. Oh, it just did it. Well, it still worked. We still killed someone. They're just going to heal up. My hero... Yes, my hero can get in and wreck them. I'll attempt to kill them. I don't know if we'll manage. Not only did I kill them, I destroyed a house. Right, I think that's everybody. They got rid of the stun again. Still, if that's all they're doing with their spells, at least they're not blasting me with them. Oh, I'm going to lose the night again, aren't I? Yeah. Oh well. I'll just have to put the fire giant in his place once we're done with this war. Did I miss? Oof. My poor golem. Although if my golem dies, he comes back to life, it's fine. Don't know why it just zoomed in there. Nothing was happening over there. It really wants to focus on this, and I don't know why. Right, so there's two gilded people there, because gilded is a stun, but also if you kill them while they're gilded, you get extra money at the end. And this hits all gilded enemies nearby, so we just killed someone with it. Right, we've got a decent line of shot on our leader. They don't have quite so decent a line of shot. Line of shot, line of sight. Yeah, these knights, They need to die. They've been causing so much problems. I'm going to try and assassinate them. 89% chance of death. And it's a free action, which means I can also then hit them. And I missed. So evasion seems to be quite a effective way of doing things. It's been causing me all sorts of bother with these guys. Nice. After he is. How did we do so little damage there? Well, it's definitely hurting a bit, this fight, but we're doing okay. We've only lost one unit. They're really going for that golem, though. He comes back, though, unless they eat the corpse. I don't know if they can do that. It doesn't make sense if they could, because he's a big metal golem, but I don't think the game cares. I think a corpse is a corpse is a corpse. I don't know what happens if we end the fight before he can resurrect, though. I don't know if, like, you know... Does that stop him resurrecting? Yeah, I'm going to go and punish them. Can't hit anybody. Punish you as well. Okay, well, we're getting there. I will mark them. I'm not sure how much a difference it'll make. I got rid of some evasion, but I can still barely hit them. Although they can hit them really well. I don't know why there's such a difference. I guess, are the golems counting? Yeah, my golems are obscuring. Well, marginally better here. A lot of grazies, though. Even after doing mark, it's still only 10% chance to hit them. But yeah, they're gonna run. Okay, painful, but comfortable victory. Yeah, you can flee. Yeah, we lost a a knight. It wasn't one of her racials, so it's fine. Bunch of level ups, and that's pretty much crippled him. Oh, it's still the enemy's move. So they're going up to get that spell jammer, while everyone else just continues marching. Just going to auto combat kill them. I lost just a basic arbalist, that's okay. Right, we have vassalized them. Oh, I don't want to tangle with Shrines of Smiting, I don't think. Although we've got a full thing, maybe we could tangle with Shrines of Smiting. Why not? Oops. So the reason I'm scared of Shrines of Smiting is they have an AoE 2 hex radius that does 31 spirit damage, plus their basic blast does 34 damage with a +4 for every friendly faithful. So a plus 32. So they do like 60 odd damage with their blast. And they're quite tough. But we've got a pretty big force here. I'm sure we'll manage. And yeah, they're not needed over there anymore. I'll still move him over. And we'll move an arbalist over to replace the one that died. The rest can go back. Provide general defence. And blissfully unaware of all the fighting and stuff, our scout continues to look around. Staves of Mending, I think. What's Faithful Whispers? Oh, just gets you a free city faster. I mean, the Earth Shatter engine seems fun, but this seems more useful. Give all our support units a proper heal. And we already have it. We had enough spillover to get immediately. Well, I can now get tier 4 orders things, so we could get angels. It doesn't really fit my theme, but we could do it if we wanted. Tome of Supremacy. What's a monument of supremacy? 30 draft, +5 stability per monument of supremacy. Okay. We get Eagle Riders, a flying shield unit that increases morale of our units. I mean, that's kind of cool. Condemn an enemy army. Supreme Magic. So our battle mages and support units get Zeal, which makes them do extra spirit damage, and makes killing a unit cause it to explode. I'm quite liking this. And a buff that all allied units get strengthened in morale. I might actually just take this. I mean, for amusement value, making all your units angels is kind of fun. And obviously being able to resurrect a unit is good. Ascended warriors, non-human units just gain 1 rank. Extra stability and mana. Nah, I think we will take the Tome of Supremacy, because Eagle Riders could be fun. Just for a bit of variety. The Monument's just a straight up good thing. The Anthem's pretty nice. And the Supreme Magic would make her supports a bit more useful, make our battle mages even more deadly. Hey, let's get that. We don't even necessarily have to think of it as being a religious thing, it's just some magical enhancements to our people. Right, what are they doing? They've kind of built, this is a province thing, so it wants adjacent farms. We don't have many farms here. We have 2 farms, and that's these 2. And I don't really have anything anywhere that I can put next to it, so we probably, I mean, we can get the basic 10 knowledge from it, so it's not completely useless. I guess we could put it back here. Sure, you can get an abbey. Oh, we built it immediately. We'll get the Temple of Fertility next. They can get a new place. So, silver fence. I think we were just going to go for a forester to get the haunted halls. Although there isn't... Well, actually, yeah, what we're going to do. We're going to do a forester here. We really need a teleporter. So, this is a conduit. Does this count as anything? Counts as a mine. That's less useful. You can get a conduit there. Yeah, the whole conduit thing isn't optimal. I was just thinking because when we do the teleporter, the chrono gate, it gets bonuses for conduits and research posts. But I don't think we're going to be in a situation where we can do that easily. So I'm thinking, after we do the Temple of Fertility, stick a chrono gate there. So we're nice and accessible to the city. Silverstrad can get a new place. So Silverstrad is our capital. And we kind of want to build towards here so that they can link up and get the 10% bonus, but also over here so that they can link up. And we've got so many other things we can do. And then we're also trying to make a gold thing happen here. I'll maybe leave lithium to do the linking up. We're going to pop that down and replace it with the Great Foundry. So the Great Foundry gives you 10 gold, and adjacent mines give you drafting gold. So the Bazaar Wonders counts as a mine, the Golem mine is obviously a mine, we can make a gold mine there. Oh, if I got another population, I can just get the mine as well. So it'll take a few turns, but once this is in, we'll get bonuses for all these onto the Great Foundries. So we'll get, what would we get? 15 extra draft and 9 extra gold on top of the 10 that it'll already give. The hero has leveled up to level 9. I could make him a big boy as well, but I don't think I will. I like having an eagle mount, it's quite useful. I think Sundering Strikes would probably be the way to go for him. Yeah, because he's got a repeating attack, so he'd have 3 potential Sundering Strikes a turn. Reduce the enemy's defense is what it does. Oh, and there's a helmet that nobody's using. We can have a helmet. Okay, cool. Another hero leveled up. Level 11 for Galen. Oh, this is our two-handed sword person. You're definitely becoming an Ancient of the Earth. Killing Momentum would be good too, but we got to have another big thick warrior. Although it doesn't seem to have updated our model yet. New order skills available. We can get extra XP for shock shield polearm units. That's actually quite useful to us because we do a lot of shield units. Instantly gain 20 allegiance with all 3 cities. That's less useful. That would be useful early on, a little less now. What have we not taken here? All currently active units permanently get extra defense and resistance. Your units regenerate an additional 1 for every move point they've got left. Units gain extra morale when you're defending. When cities don't get economic penalties when sieged, gain extra siege project cost less. We want all that in the end, but I don't know if we need it just now. Throne City gets knowledge. Yeah, okay. I don't really need more research. We've kind of researched everything we need. The 10 gold per vassal would be good. I'm just going to hold off just now because we don't have an awful lot. stockpiled. We got his remains. He had a heavy crossbow but nothing else. I'll just continue to get mana and knowledge from his remains. And we captured someone too. You've got an iffy mace. You've got a nice mount. You've got some leggings. You've got the fire breath. What's the shield? Attackers take frost damage. Nah, I'm just going to keep you. We'll get knowledge from interrogating you in our prison. And they're a vassal now. Okay. So pretty soon they're going to be defeated, because we just have to siege them and capture their town. Their capital, because their leader's dead. Maybe we don't need to trash the Spelljammer. I don't think we do. We've crushed their army already without it. Start a siege. Add some siege projects. I would like bolt repeaters. I would like... Can you get both? I don't think. Yeah, only one type of siegecraft. So, undermine the walls. They've got ballista towers, they've got archer battlements, they've got caltrops. None of that's going to stop us. Spread the costs, we'll just... What's the battlement defense structure? I'm not sure. Which one of these is battlements? Is this battlements? Is this... Oh, that'll be battlements. We could damage the archer thing. Or we could break... I'm guessing the caltrops are the support. I'm going to sabotage the caltrops. They're annoying. Right, 3 turns until breach. Oops, misclicked. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to manually fight these. It'll be an awful lot of effort. We'll see what happens if we auto fight it. It's a safe battle. But the amount of damage they do, it might still result in losses. We'll see. Nope, no losses. I'll take that. Don't know why we zoomed over here. We got some knowledge, but I don't know why we zoomed over there. And that gets us more Archon blood, like we needed more. Okay. We're not really... Oh, he has another little town. He built a town in the middle of the Scarred Divide. It's tiny. I don't even care about that. I'm just leaving that. Right, I think we start teleporting them back to town rather than having to walk across the world. We just mass recall them all. Oh, we're out of casting points. And yeah, I was going to destroy the Spelljammer, but I don't think we really need to. We are quite hurt. Actually, I will. We'll just repair it afterwards. They've built their Temple of Fertility. Got all of this stuff. Oh, and they've got another slot to do. I can't remember what they were planning, if anything at all. We were wanting to do a whole mining situation up here. I'm not sure we really need to worry. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. Put the Sacred Meadow adjacent to conduits. What do you count as? You're a research post. We don't have a teleporter up here, do we? No. A whole bunch of foresters. We could also try and just keep edging towards this. Yeah, I'm just going to keep edging over here to get the 10% bonus. And I'll just get the upgrade for them. It's quite quick. Lithium kinetics, so lithium also wants to edge in this direction. We'll do a forester. Okay. Shouldn't be long now. I mean, this is just defeating the first AI. I don't know if I think we'll probably go for a magic victory because they're all on the different corners of the map. It'll take ages to defeat them militarily. Unless I can make alliances with people and get an allied victory. Because we're at turn 100 and nobody's been defeated yet. But this was a quite... Because of the underground start, but small underground, it took ages for us to bump into each other, so it's been a longer game than you might otherwise get. Right, in the meantime, we may as well clear out the stuff up here. With our various armies. Oh yeah, and we're calling you. Did I grab a... Oh, and I can get the haunted halls, can't I? Yeah, because we've got wonder architects. We don't need population to get wonders. Just have to get connected to them. So I'm going to rejuvenate some of our less palatable... In fact, our home city. Is our home city... We're using volcanic heat just now. Yeah. Let's rejuvenate that. It doesn't... I mean, other than regenning, it doesn't really affect us, but even so, just the principle of the thing. And actually, rather than these nobodies... Wait. We have a Chaos Eater in that army? Okay, I don't really care about yous. Yous can switch out. And we'll get the Chaos Eater. Next turn. Ideally, maybe if I've got... I don't think I do, but if do I have a Bastion kicking around? I don't. Okay. So I would like to replace one of them with a Bastion. We've built the Forge Tower. They can already do another expansion. Didn't they just do one? Okay, well, we need to clear them out, but now we're getting the 10% income boost for being connected to the throne city. Their defences aren't particularly great, though. Oh no, but we need a chrono gate. Right, where are we putting the chrono gate? Where am I doing this? Do I care at this point about adjacency bonuses? I'll put it instead of this quarry. All that quarry is doing is giving a wee bit of production to that, but I don't really care. We've got loads of production, so we'll just stick it there. Because then it will get the adjacency for these two. And I'm going to build a Bastion's Barricade as well, just because they've only got 40, and although I'm not scared of anything over here, may as well play it safe. You would like a province claiming pact. Okay. If it keeps you happy. I don't think we're going to need it, considering you're away down here and I'm away up here, but sure. She likes I have good relations with free cities. Right, I've got a bunch of spare money. I'm going to do a declaration of friendship with you. Because like I say, defeating all of them militarily, it's going to take a while. They're all over the place, we'd have to traipse across the map, it would be a bit of a slog. So if we can get a couple of alliances going, and maybe do a magic victory instead, that'll be a bit faster. Oh, someone's... Oh yeah, ages ago they sent an army to attack. Apparently they've destroyed one of our research posts. Wait, is that one of my research posts? I don't remember annexing that. Oh, I did. I got it to get the Arcania Moor. Ages and ages ago. They're the ones that have just been sitting there. But I'm thinking I'm not sure what happens when we defeat their masters. If they'll still be at war with us, or if they'll immediately go, actually, you know what? Maybe we don't hate you. Oh. Well, I guess I'm losing my fire giant. I'm pretty sure they've got a spelljammer out here, so I can't even save them that way. Oh well. I mean, that was always a bit of a risk. I should have just kept them back, or sent a scout ahead, or something like that. But it's not a big deal. The giants aren't really much better than... Like, we can make the golden golems, they're just as good. They're just a bit different is all. Right, so yeah, Chaos Eater. So we've got two battle mages. We don't have a support, but he's kind of a support. We've got our front line and our front line. Yeah, that works. If you can get back here. I'm going to move one anvil guard over here. And I'll move an arbalist and a steel shaper. So all this doesn't have a hero. It's got 3 front lines, 3 back lines, one of which is support. You can just camp out. Right, we've destroyed the spelljammer. So I think we're going to start casting some healing spells, because although we are much stronger than them, we're also quite badly hurt. And back up here, I want to stop living in a volcanic wasteland here and live in some beautiful meadows and farmland. Yeah, we'll go and clear this out. I mean, we're just going to auto-combat this. Horned gods are kind of cool. They do a big hit that also heals their allies. They can do an AoE that does damage to us and also summons a bunch of these vines. The vines don't do damage, but they immobilize you. And the really annoying thing is any sort of like bushes and stuff that are like giving cover, they can turn them into a tier 2 skirmisher unit that spits poison at you. But they're not that dangerous, so... Oh, okay. Tortured-looking horned god and his minions gape at your army. Wordless, the vacant beings shuffle towards you, their limbs and features wrapped in grasping vines. Leaves shudder and bark creaks in silent supplication, but they make no otherwise hostile movements. Right, so we can kill them, which is evil. We can just let them go, which is good. Or we can lose a little bit of our, like 10% of our research income to get a bunch of food and silver strand. I will do that. We're carefully pruning them and then letting them go. Okay, well that was a freebie. We'll go and get the guys over here as well. Next turn. And this thing scares me a little bit. It's got a 22 repeating attack that does burning, and each time he hits, it gets stronger by 10%. I don't know if there's an upper limit to strengthened. Yeah, up to 50%. He does a 44-point line that's 3 hexes wide, so he can hit potentially 12 units if they were all bunched up. That does 100 defense, and also gets his frenzy. And his Chaos Brand just does 39 damage, and the unit becomes Berserk, which means they'll attack the closest enemy, but if there's no enemies in range, they'll attack an ally. And it's not a hero unit, then when it dies, it turns into a fiend under his control. So I'm a wee bit worried. All 3 explodes when he dies. I'm a wee bit worried about them. I'm not so worried when we've got this much force coming down on them, but in general. Right, we can now get Supreme Magic, making our... That won't... None of this will be much use. I guess I'll learn Summon Phase Beast. I don't know if I'll ever actually summon a Phase Beast. His leader's back just in time for the siege being done. Okay. But I guess the army that's up there maybe didn't get back. A family reunion. During diplomatic negotiations, Helcaria Grime of Duskwatch believes an important discovery has been made. I knew it, Helcaria Grime yells in excitement. I knew that we of Duskwatch are destined for greatness. Forgive my impulsiveness, O Grand Architect, but the wisest scholars among the overbearing Ratkin have been poring over countless scrolls, delineating family trees, and it seems evident that you and I share common ancestors. Isn't this wonderful? Acknowledging a shared ancestry with the overbearing Ratkin would overjoy Helcaria Grime, yet would cause controversy among your people. So if I can say we're cousins, we immediately get flourishing vassalage with Duskwatch. All of my people lose a little bit of stability. And all my free cities of my people lose some relations. Or we can laugh at this, in which case it'll take longer to get flourishing vassalage with them, but all my people get happy. Or we have nature. We could gamble. We've only got enough nature for a 60% chance of success. If it succeeds, both are pleased. Duskwatch gets to flourishing vassalage faster, and all my people get happy. If we fail, everybody doesn't like that. I'm going to gamble. 60%. We're more likely to get it than not. Oh no. Well, we offended them. Everyone's going to be a wee bit unhappy for a while. Right. Who is currently... Yeah, they could definitely use an army heal. They're okay. They're a little bit hurt, but no, I think an army heal on yes. And we're going to do an army heal on them as well, just to be sure. Well, time to attack. You know what? Although it's massively overpowered, it's the last fight of this war. We're going it manually, just for the fun of it. Just for the joy of destroying our enemies, and we'll probably use overpowered spells and everything just to make a complete mockery of this rat. To let them know how wrong it was for them to insult us and denounce us earlier on. This is what you get. Can't do it in the first turn though. I keep forgetting that. I need to get around to grabbing that skill from the... We barely hurt them. I'm just going to guard there. And we've got our copper golems. Our copper golems will get wrecked against them. Yeah, 14 damage retaliation. But now my gilded golem can get them. They'll also take a lot of damage, but now we can attack them with impunity. We don't get hit back. And they'll just defend. and we'll mark. So I'll move up, better chance to hit. Sadly not able to get them with this character. Nice. Nope. Try and stun them, but our other bolt thrower. Heroes on an eagle. Do I go and help them? Because they've got these mages here. They don't have any real ranged over here. Yeah, I'm going to go over and help here. Although, I could also get a Devastator Sphere. Nah. It occurs to me I've kind of left him a path with nobody to stop him from charging my archers, and he will definitely do that. I guess we'll just reinforce them then. I should have healed them actually. I forgot they've got a self-heal. They don't normally, but we've taken it's a nature tome that gives them it. Tis but a scratch. Oh, he just got turned into gold. I'm very surprised he didn't charge my archers. Very, very surprised by that. So my hero there's been taunted into attacking them, but to be honest, I'm okay with that. And now just to show them who's boss, I think we do a tectonic shatter. Hits everybody, stunned a bunch of them. Can I smash this down? Still not a great chance to hit that leader, but slightly better. Just going to defend with them. Get the heal. We can mark them, that'll make it better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's still not great, but it's enough. And I'm going to taunt them, so they can't come and fly over and hit my archers. Pew pew. Not happy with that. I think I accidentally hit my own person and the AoE hit the bone golem there. I think that's what happened. Hero down. I feel like they're kind of in over their heads here. Although they're tier 3, they're reasonably solid. They'll be fine. They're just all in their own is all. Yeah, they can't. They have to reload. Even though it says they don't have to reload, they're lying. Someone's fighting, but it's not showing me. Oh no. 2 damage, 1 damage. I think he fumbled it. Those fumbles were him rather than us. Right, just totally overkill, but just so I can see it because we've not used it before. Oh. Oh, I've used up all my combat casting, so no, never mind, we're not getting to see it after all. Okay, never mind. I was going to summon the Earth Titan, but I ran out of points. Gonna heal up with them, but intimidating these guys in the process. Lovely. Critical hits. Oh, they're just out of reach. I was hoping I could charge over there and turn them to gold. I suppose she can charge over here. Or he, rather. Yeah, this was massively overkill, but it had to be done. You don't get to throw insults and denouncements around and not suffer a humiliating defeat. Who's this? Wait, what's happening? Oh, the bolt throwers. Okay. And there we have it. We've got 240 gold from that. Celebrating the defeat of Perennius Sundancer. You've crumbled the last defences of Perennius Sundancer and cast him into the astral void, banishing him from this realm. Whatever schemes Perennius Sundancer had in the works, none of them shall come to fruition. The last of his misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. His overbearing Ratkin, their spirits crushed by their false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy, O glorious Grand Architect. Whatever the future holds, Perennius Sundancer is the thorn in your side no more. How will you commemorate this extraordinary victory? So I get 162 Imperium. I could spend money to get another 260. Don't really need to do that. We could do evil things and get knowledge from it. We can spend mana to guide him to Mage Haven, or we can just let it pass. He's a minor inconvenience. I don't need any of that. Let him pass. And will we absorb this city? Because if we're doing the magic victory, this is like off out of the way, difficult to reach to. It'd be a good place for it. I'm going to absorb the city. We'll take the hit to our economy. But once I've saved up enough, we'll get another city cap. Also, I want to turn that into a proper thing. And yeah, we'll change the Seed of Shadow to something more appropriate. And I'll just start with this. A Ring of Endurance. I really didn't need another Ring of Endurance, but okay. Right. Nice. It's all coming up Millhouse. So, how long does it take? Just one turn? I'll hang about for the healing then. And we'll be able to get another hero when we do that as well. I can now summon phase beasts. I don't really want one, but I can. Right, Pyroclasmic Eruption basically destroys a province. Anthem of Victory gives everyone a damage buff and a morale buff. I'll take that. We've built our Temple of Fertility here, and we can do the expansion. So I'm going to take a Forester, which gets us the 10% income boost for being connected to the capital. And we'll build the Estate Hall for even more food. Bastion also got the Temple of Fertility. We could get a convent. It'll give us a bunch of net mana and knowledge. Now I'm just going to get the Industry Compound level 4 upgrade. We don't actually have any use for the annex increased range, but we're not currently that happy, so it'll give us a happiness boost. Oh, and it'll let us build a Beacon of Valor, catapult towers. We've got a whole bunch of fortification things that I'm never actually going to use, but I don't think anyone's ever going to attack us here. Wait, how is there no governor set? What happened to Roland? Eh? Oh, because this isn't the Throne City. We moved the Throne City and he moved with it. Okay, well you can get it. It's fine. I wonder how long that's been like that. We've got a level up. Level 11 for... Who the hell's this? Vadir. He's my warrior guy. He's my big warrior. Well, one of my big warriors. I think we'll get the adaptive armor. Gives him more resistance when people hit him with non-physical attacks. And I want to keep restoring the land because there's still some... I'm sure we've got the Haunted Halls. I'm sure there was somewhere else that I grabbed. Perennius is gone. We got the remains of this guy. Oh, he's got a fair number of items. We'll maybe sell his remains. Right, so... He's a raiding mole. Doesn't have any armor. Let's do something about that. Can't use a mount, I believe. Yeah, because of his claymore. We can have a fire breath. He's currently got a ring of endurance. I'll take a ring of protection, make him a bit sturdier, because he's a wee bit fragile. Other rulers have started a war. Oh no, we're trying to make friends with both of them and they're going to war with each other. Right, but that seems like a good time to finish because that's essentially a chapter over. We'll need to do something about them and them, but we can just pay them some money to make peace and then start throwing whispering stones at them. So, thank you very much for watching this far. I will be back on the next episode, which I'll probably start recording tomorrow. And we'll probably work towards a magic victory because, like I say, doing a military victory, given that I think at this point we are probably the strongest military. Yeah, we're top for military, top for expansion, top for economy. We've basically won the game now. And it would just be going through the motions of trekking over to their capital city, hitting it, then trekking to the next one, hitting that, and that will take ages. And I don't think anything super interesting will happen on the way. So I think we're just going to try and power through to a magic victory. If we could ally with everybody and do it that way, but given most people don't like me very much, I don't think that'll happen. But anyway, like I say, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and goodbye for now.